and welcome to my channel. This is Andy. I'm a health coach and I specialized in something that I call integrative fat loss. And I'm here to take you beyond food and exercise. Today's topic is a little bit harsh, yes, because this is something based in real cases that I have been working on with some of my clients, and also based in my own personal experience. But before we start, I want to make a disclaimer. I'm a health coach. I am not a mental health care practitioner. So this is based in my experience. This is not medical advice. All right? Well, that being said, let's get into it. The brutal truth about alcohol and women's fat loss. The situation here is that many people, like, for example, your training coach and your doctor, your nutritionist, and even your friends are telling you, you need to ditch alcohol if you want to lose weight, right? Yes. Now, what is the mindset that you need to have to understand why you need to ditch alcohol? And then, do you understand why is it so hard to ditch alcohol for you? The classic advice would be like, you know what, just go cold fit. So, as I like to go beyond food and exercise, I want you to think about this. What is the real problem about ditching alcohol? And this is very important because if a woman wants to lose weight and she's like, okay, I'm just not going to drink. But what is the level of anxiety that you're going to have when you will be in a party, in a mom's night out, for example, or with your friends, and you're going to say, no, I need to shed a few pounds and I can drink alcohol. My trainer, my nutritionist, they said, no, I'm going to pour some sparkling water. Right. But you're going to feel anxiety. How are you managing that anxiety? By just ditching? What are you going to do? Just hold it there. Like, no, I'm not going to drink. That is not the way. Because you can say no now, but what is going to happen when the coach tells you, good job, you made it, 6 kilograms less in a month? You're going to feel free. You're going to relax, you're going to let go. And what may happen? Binge drinking, being incapable of stopping when the second one came and have a blackout because your anxiety was too big. These things happen. I'm going to tell you my experience very shortly. The first thing that rang the alarm in me that I had a problem with alcohol. Having one drink daily actually is not normal, right? You don't want to hear this. I know it because I was there, and the first time I heard that, it was like, what is your problem? Like, let people leave. Like, leave me alone. It's just one glass of wine when I have dinner. Like, get off my back. I'm a mom. I'm tired. I'm the whole day with 3 kids alone. My husband travels. I have no help whatsoever. At the end of the day, all I want to do is relax. So let's just shut up. Do you even get angry? I remember that state. I remember being angry. I remember being insulted. I remember feeling ashamed. And you know when was the moment that I felt ashamed? When I actually start bringing awareness into my life. This thing of the alcohol, when you start working on trying to ditch alcohol, even though you're not an alcoholic, because if you just make your research and you start looking at the symptoms, you don't fit. But what does it say to you? That you're not capable to stop just to shed a few pounds. That's a problem. So if you are trying to lose weight and you know that consumption of alcohol is not adding to your efforts, stop trying to do it because you need to lose weight and concentrate in the real reasons why you cannot stop having a drink whenever it is that you're having it. It doesn't matter how often it is, okay? Because it's like not the alcohol per se, not the problem. How many times a week you're drinking a glass of alcohol, not the problem. You know where the problem is what is your relationship with that glass of alcohol? It could be whatever. Wine, I don't know, Ramasotti spritz. Whatever it is, understand what is your relationship to that very tiny glass of alcohol. For me, for example, it was a moment of relaxing. It was a huge moment of coping. It's the end of the day. The kids are sleeping. Everything is organized. Everything under control. So for me, that glass of wine was, finally, here you are, my everything, my rock. When I finished the day, it was just that glass of wine it was impossible. No one could take it away from me. Do you see the relationship that I developed with a single glass of wine? When you drink alcohol as a coping mechanism, it means that you will not be able to ditch it unless you resolve the emotions that are connected to that glass of wine. What I did was including meditation into my daily life. Just 5 minutes, listening to guided meditation. And every time I had to face a situation where there was alcohol around me, I started to connect with how I felt. Because I said, I'm not going to drink tonight. And then I was feeling anxiety. And I started to feel angry. And look at what happens here. It's like, I hate my body because other women can drink and they don't get fat like me. So I hate my body for doing this to me. But the truth is that your body is not doing anything to you. It's your thoughts, it's your anxiety, it's your emotional and mental state that is doing everything. So as I said, the first thing I did was trying to connect with those emotions. I didn't stop drinking like this because the moment I tried to do it, I failed. I'm going to tell you what was for me. After a very beautiful awareness process, I discovered that it was a little bit of social anxiety. Getting to know myself told me that I am not very comfortable in big groups of people. So getting this apparent relaxing feeling helped me to cope. And it was just actually, this is going to sound very funny, but it's actually like a social lubricant. Sounds weird, sexy. But really, I was using it for that. When I was aware of that feeling, it was so much easier for me to understand. And when I finished at the end of the day, when I discovered that it was my way to cope with all the stress that I have, I started to feel better. Because when I started to just let go of things, like I was being over demanding, I was just abusing myself. As a step number one, I truly recommend you to start paying attention to your emotional state. Connect with the feeling that you have every time you have a glass of alcohol. All right, understand, why do you feel so overwhelmed? Why do you feel such an anxiety? And why is it so hard? What is the name of that emotion? And where that emotion takes you? And the second thing has to do with nutrition. Brain nutrition is crucial. Two things that your brain needs to work good is a lot of water, but good quality water with electrolytes. You can buy good quality electrolytes, or you can add just with a 200 cc glass of water, you can add the juice of half a lemon. And healthy fats. Where do you find healthy fats? Nuts and seeds. Seeds like pumpkin seeds, flaxseed, in avocado. And if you can add a supplement, an omega-3 supplement, consult your doctor, and it would be so much better. There are other things that I had that were absolutely supervised by a doctor. And it was, for example, I had magnesium, a specific type of magnesium that you need to ask your doctor, omega-3, and vitamin C, zinc, selenium, what else? I had so many supplements, but you need to consult your doctor. I'm just naming this because if you are mirroring for everything that I'm saying, I know that you are struggling and I know that you need solutions, and these are real solutions. So I strongly advise that you consult a doctor. If you find an integrative or functional doctor, even better. They are going to tell you what to do and how to nurture yourself, because even though you want to change, if your brain is not correctly nurtured, you're not going to make it. And I saw the difference because I tried to do it without the right nutrition, and then I did it with the right nutrition, and the results were just like completely different, and it actually changed my life. All right, so this is a very intense topic, so I'm not gonna ask you to leave your comments below, but if you want, you're very welcome. If you want to send me a message, fantastic. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up so this video can reach other women that really need to hear this, so we can heal And the way to heal is healing in Thrive, right? And if you want to interact with me in real time, you can follow me on IG. It's Andy Casagrande Coach. And if you want to hear about very interesting topics just like this one, you can go to my podcast, which is called Beyond Fat Loss. And with that, I say goodbye to you until the next one.